Hi guys, thanks for staying. My name remains Agbaje Onome. If you're listening to me right now and you've not yet subscribed to Nebo TV, please don't forget to click on the subscription button and notification bell to get updates from Nebo TV. Alright guys, we are moving on to technology in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe has very big telecom companies that has bulked investment into enhancing data capacity and capability. These telecom companies are led by Econet, the number one telecom company in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe economy has long been dominated by agriculture sector and the mining industry, with export of cash crops like tobacco and cotton. So guys, let's see more of this. Stay with us.
Zimbabwe's tech industry has arguably performed better than other companies in the troubled economy of the last decade and a half under former President Robert Mugabe. The big telecom companies have bumped up investment into enhancing data capacity and capability, led by Econet, the number one telecom, has spent 1.3 billion US dollars over the last decade to expanding its 3G and LTE networks. Average internet speeds in Zimbabwe appear to be moderate as the country is ranked 8th in Africa with 2.49 Mbps download speeds compared to Kenya and South Africa, which have average download speed of 9 Mbps and South Africa 4.36 Mbps respectively. In all, China has a key role in Zimbabwe's bid to reimagine itself as a technological hub. In all, China has a key role in Zimbabwe's bid to reimagine itself as a technological hub. Chinese facial recognition technology is being deployed at entry points such as airports and border posts. The project will be undertaken with a Chinese company called Hikvision. All these will build into a converged big data and artificial intelligence capability for the country, whose innovators, although a bit cash-strapped, are crying out for the opportunity to break away from their backyard labs and hubs into the mainstream. The Chinese are even helping Zimbabwe, whose president Emerson Mnangagwa visited China in April to develop smart cities, starting with a pilot undertaken in Mutare in the Eastern Highlands. Tech hubs and innovators in Zimbabwe have already jumped into these, with the Emisha City Hack for Bulawayo selecting innovator teams to benefit from support and funding for development of tech solutions to solve challenges faced by Zimbabwe's second city. Tammy Modzingwa, a director for the hackathon, told Quaz Africa via Twitter that ICT will be a potent vehicle for driving growth and development in African countries such as Zimbabwe. Jitel Zimbabwe is a Zimbabwean-owned company that developed and manufactures ICT products and services. It is the first locally owned mobile phone device manufactured in Zimbabwe. In 2014, Jitel launched the SL 5.5, which became the second slimmest mobile phone handset in the world, behind the Asian Oppo that year. Jitel Zimbabwe was founded in October 2009 as a franchise of G-Tide Mobile International. It rebranded to Jitel in July 2011. As of 2015, Jitel had 1 million mobile phone users in Zimbabwe. In 2015, the company expanded its operations to Kenya. The company released 3 new phone models in 2018, including the X7 that has wireless charging. Zimbabwe's major mobile service providers are Jitel in 2009, Zimzat in 2011, Potras in 2014, and Texim in 2015. Zimbabwe's economy has long been dominated by mining and agriculture, particularly with the export of cash crops like tobacco and cotton. The mining industry of Zimbabwe is administered by the Ministry of Mines and Mining Development, the Department of Geological Survey, the Department of Metallurgy, and the Mining Promotion and Development Department. The country's main commodities include metallurgical grade chromite as well as asbestos, coal, copper, gold, nickel, and iron ore. Mining could prove to be big business in Zimbabwe, with mineral exports responsible for 60% of the country's export earnings as of October 2018, and the mining sector contributing around 16% of national GDP. The government has also outlined ambitious plan to quadruple the sector's total value to $12 billion by 2023. As it looks to take advantage of abundant natural resources such as the country's Great Dyke, the second largest platinum deposited in the world with around 2.8 billion tons of ore belonging to the platinum group metals. Since the withdrawal of colonial rule, Zimbabwe has implemented several projects to simultaneously improve the economic performance of the mining sector and see its mines and mineral reserves return to Zimbabweans. Former President Robert Mugabe introduced a law requiring that at least 51% of each of the country's platinum mines to be owned by local people and seized the decriminalization of artisanal mining in 2013, the country's total gold production jumped from under 15,000 kg in 2012 to nearly 25,000 kg by 2016. However, the potential has been hamstrung by an inefficient sector, which has failed to meet its 2019 gold production target of 40 tons and reached a value estimated to be around just $3 billion. A key contributing factor is the country's lax licensing laws, which permits foreign companies to own 100% of mine license for any commodity, save platinum and diamonds in perpetuity. This has led to several firms holding cheaply acquired license for years, with no pressure to develop them into producing mines, cutting into Zimbabwe's potential production and depriving smaller and local companies from the opportunity to develop projects. In November 2019, Mining Minister Winston Chitando announced that the government will force companies to develop these assets as part of a use it or lose it policy. Its latest attempts to remove inefficiencies from the stimulate growth in the mining sector. Much of Zimbabwe's research effort is directed at improving its agriculture. The government's budget for agricultural research is administered by the Agricultural Research Council, which is headquartered in Harare and operates 7 research institutes, 8 research and experiment stations, and the National Herbarium and Botanic Garden. In Harare, at the Blair Research Laboratory, simple innovative technologies are being developed to improve Zimbabwe's water supply and sewage disposal. Other research organizations, all in Harare, include Geological Survey of Zimbabwe, the Institute of Mining and Metallurgy, and the Public Health Laboratory. Zimbabwe has been slow to embrace satellite-based system for its agriculture sector, but now the country is seeing the benefit of using the technology to help farmers adapt to the impact of climate change, agricultural expert says. More than 7 million people work as communal or small-scale farmers, according to the UN Food and Agriculture Organization. But using satellite data, groups like TMG can access weather information that is more accurate than the general forecasts supplied by the Meteorological Department. Farmers in Zimbabwe have been using Kurima Mari app, an app that teaches how to practice farming, to learn good agricultural practices and link with markets since 2016. Kurima Mari is available offline, which eliminates the need for buying data. An extension officer updates the application on a regular basis, and updates are shared using Bluetooth, making it costless to the farmers. Last year, the Food and Agricultural Organization said satellite data had the potential to help African farmers to be better prepared for drought and increase agricultural production with less water usage. And with mobile phone technology, they can get information to farmers faster than they would by sending people out to hard-to-reach farms. Other digital agriculture innovations include Zimbabwe Farmers Union and Econet Wireless championed EcoFarmer Combo program, which delivers weather-based insurance, real-time location-based weather information, and farming tips to over 8,000 communal farmers. Information communication technologies can revolutionize the Zimbabwean farming sector and benefit farmers, including small landholders. Recently, President Mnangagwa said farmers should embrace new farming technologies to improve productivity and reduce the country's dependence on imports. Zimbabwean authorities say they will soon be able to export cars to other African countries. Zimbabwe only has a car assembly plant, Willowvale Mazda Motor Industries, which stopped assembling vehicles in 2012 when production plunged to below 4,000 from a peak of 18,000 vehicles per year in 1997. With Zimbabwe manufacturing its own cars, authorities hope government will procure its fleets locally, which sounds unlikely, as bureaucrats have always had appetite for Mercedes-Benz vehicles despite Mazda being able to assemble cars locally. An African vehicle brand registered in Zimbabwe and South Africa, Mureza Auto Company, is set to commence assembling cars in Zimbabwe from 2020 after initial footprints on the South Africa soil. Mureza's September media released notification of company's purported joint venture with a Tehran-based French-registered automobile for the supply of components with an ultimate goal to manufacture vehicles in Africa for African drivers. And that's the end of today's episode on Nepo TV. Hope to see you next time. God bless you and God bless Africa.